Peace, family. So, I got something to say that will probably have me banned at the end of this, but so be it. I've been in observation of this world since I was 7 years old. And I always felt strange here, felt like I was an alien and like I didn't belong, like a lot of people out there. And in my observation, I realized that everybody just do what they see the other person do. Like that at 7 years old, that was so weird to me to copy off of other people. It was like nobody had a mind of their own. They just do what they see other people do. And I just thought, like everybody here is weird, you know? And then in my 20s, I tried to get along with the get along gang and go along with the program. And, I tried to be a mindless bot, but it just wouldn't work. And I thought maybe I was the weird one and that I was the one that needed to change. And when I tried to go along with the program, I wanted to unalive myself. It caused a dis-ease in my mind and in my soul, yo. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can't do this. So now here I sit in my mid 40s and I see the same shit going on, but to a higher degree. Help me understand how, for generations, the same old divide and conquer tactic keeps working. We are divided whether you're a man or a woman, whether you feel like a man or a woman, whether you want to lay with a man or a woman. We divided on what God you want to pray to. Hell, we divided on what you look like, and at the end of the day, I want to know how any of those superficial things have any bearing on the bigger picture that you are mentally enslaved. You spiritually and physically enslaved on this planet. So why does all that other shit matter? Last time they taught me math in those programming centers that they call schools, 99 was greater than 1. So make it make sense to me how 1%, a few hundred motherfuckers, can control the minds, thoughts, and actions of millions and get them to fight amongst each other and see each other as the enemy. Do you all realize that all of this stuff is just distractions to distract you from the true enemy? So we don't have a revolution and rise up and say we ain't going with the program no more? I mean, even those that's done woke up a little bit and freed their mind a little bit, there's even division in the woke community. How woke are you really if you're pushing division? Because if you truly woke, you tapped into the divine unity consciousness. So even in that, we fighting each other. And it's like, how does this shit keep working for generations? You worried about the wrong shit. You worried about a relationship with somebody else when you don't even got one with yourself, yo. So what you providing somebody else? What you really giving them? What's really fucking genuine about you when you don't even have a relationship with yourself? You worried about whether a man want to be a man or want to be a woman. Meanwhile, you eating poison food. You eating food from poisoned soil. You eating dead flesh. You eating fake ass GMO animals. But I'm supposed to worry about what God you want to pray to? Make this shit make sense. When are we going to realize that we are not each other's enemies? No, we're not all the same. We are different species. And within those species, you got different groups. But you know the one thing that we all are? We all here on Earth, this enslaved ass, poisoned ass planet. And you all under the same enslavement. And they showed you with their hot sauce game that there is no true division. Because if you believed in that shit, didn't it get you and those around you? It transcended whether you were male, female, who you want to lay with, what religion you are, you're fat, you're skinny, you're pretty, you're ugly, it got your ass. Nobody sees that. Nobody sees the big picture while we sitting around here attacking each other over this superficial shit that don't matter. We at war for ourselves. But we fighting each other. Anybody on this planet with the human form, your ass ain't indigenous to this planet. Everybody came from somewhere else. There's nothing left here that is indigenous to this planet other than those tree stumps that we call mountains and the crystals embedded in the earth when they blew up our energy centers. Those are the only two things indigenous. None of the real animals are here. These some old GMO hybrid animals. These is fake trees, fake grass. But we fighting each other over whether, you's a high value man and a high value woman. You ain't got no relationship with your motherfucking self. What value are you? What value do you have when you're going along with the program? If you're mentally enslaved, you ain't got no damn value, period. Wake up. I can't be the only one to see this. I can't be. It is time for a revolution. It's time for us to come together collectively to say we ain't going no more. And that's all we gotta do. Do y'all realize that this ain't even a physical fight? What they gonna fight us with physically? The military? Our sons and daughters? Do you want a revolution for your own evolution? It's time to come together and stop fighting over this menial, simple-minded ass shit that don't even matter. Stop destroying us for them to remain in control of us. I can't be the only one. I'm not the only open eye on this fucking planet. I can't be the only one that see this. It is wake up time, y'all. It's the power of the 3, the 6, the 9. Don't matter where you came from, what species you are still here. You are enslaved and you eating poison. That's all that matters. Save yourself. Save each other. We are not the enemy. We are under a program that makes us appear to be each other's enemies in order to distract us from who the real enemy actually is. And I can't be the only one to see this. It's wake up time. Peace, y'all.